Her name may be Fuchsia, but she bleeds green. For University of Hawaii Superfan Fuchsia Yamashiro, you could say her love for the Bows was something she was born into.
Starting with our grandparents, our parents, my parents both went to UH. We're all, born and raised here, and that's, how we started going to our first games. Kind of grew up going to games, whether that was football, basketball, volleyball. Some season tickets for all three in one season, and it's one of those things. Thursday you go to volleyball, Friday volleyball, Saturday football, Sunday volleyball again, and it's one of those things as kids that we kind of just did. And then my senior year of high school was the Sugar Bowl season. So obviously that took us for an amazing ride and kind of, cemented, the love for the team in me.
But one of the big ironies of Fuchsia's fandom is the fact that she actually didn't attend the University of Hawaii herself. She went to UNLV, but that even had its advantages when it came to following the team on the road.
So over the years, since 2007, I've been to 2 road games every year, from 2007 until now, and including all the away games in 2016 and 2017. I think I missed 1 in 2018, and then all the road games in 2019. So I've seen a lot of amazing places. Our kind of family, motto that we talked about, it's like once in a lifetime opportunity. We have to go to the Sugar Bowl because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and then it becomes the same thing for going to Ohio State, to Michigan, to Sydney, to all these crazy places, but we got to do all these really cool experiences.
And none any cooler than what she experienced in 2019.
So every year, me and my family, one of our other kind of traditions outside of going to UH football games is we run a Honolulu Marathon together. So I already signed up for that event, and we found out, that year, awesome, we are now in the Mountain West Championship game in Boise, the day before the marathon.
Let's go Bows!
I was like, is there any way I could do both? I found out a plan to be able to do both, and I was gonna leave, at halftime. While I wouldn't be able to see the final result of the game, I would still be there and be able to see my team.
Here's my shakeout run. My flight is in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Running to my Airbnb and then going to the airport.
I get to the airport and my flight is delayed.
Fully expecting to miss the beginning of the Honolulu Marathon, she was left with little else to do.
Here I am, back at the stadium.
I went back to the game, and then I find out that the team's on a charter, leaving right after the game. They would get back to Honolulu at 12:45 a.m. I talked to some people that I knew, and an hour after the game of waiting and not knowing sure what's going on, they got me on the flight. So I will always be thankful to everyone at UH Athletics, Coach Rollo, everyone that was involved with getting me on that flight. It really was a really unique fan experience.
Guess what? I'm home. I made it to Hawaii.
A forever memory that not only got her home in time to run the marathon, but she ended up running her best time ever for the course. A superwoman as much as a super fan. I guess you could say, aside from Go Bows, Fuchsia's motto is Go Big.
That same season, the last tailgate we had before COVID was at UNLV, and that is where obviously I lived for 13 years, and it's become a thing where I throw UNLV tailgates for all my friends and family. And in 2019, I did it big. It was our last tailgate at Sam Boyd Stadium before moving over to Allegiant. And I had a tailgate that I planned myself, and everyone joked that it's like my wedding because we had over 500 people. The UH band came out. I rented, I had a photographer, and we had tables and chairs and everything, and it was just the biggest event that I've ever thrown, and all my family and all my friends flew up. I had, all the players' parents were there, and it was really just incredible, and that's really just that, again, tying it back to family that we have within, my own personal family and the Hawaii football family that we have both here at home and on the road.
And while football will always be a game of wins and losses, for Fuchsia, one thing will always remain certain.
fan for life, no matter what.